Former students of the South Island's only residential horse training course say shutting it down will stop others getting into the industry. The Tertiary Education Union is criticising Lincoln University for preemptively closing the courses at its Telford campus without waiting for feedback. The university is in a month-long consultation with staff about plans to cut a third of the site's workforce and pass it off to another organisation. Our Otago Southland reporter Ian Telford has the story.
All around the horse industry in the South Island, people are shaking their heads about the closure of Telford's equine course. Elizabeth Mitchell did the course in 2014 and she's not happy.
Without swearing, I think it's bullshit. No, it's absolutely ridiculous and I can't believe that they're thinking of doing that because it's one of the only places in New Zealand that you can come and get an education with horses and actually a qualification.
Elizabeth Mitchell's well on the way to her dream of being a horse doctor and breeder and says much of it's because of Telford.
It's probably the best years of my entire life. Yeah, equine was just amazing because it gave me such a hands-on learning in an environment that I probably would never ever get the chance to. And it actually led me to do what I want to do today and be a specialist veterinarian with equine.
The course is unique because it's the only Level 4 certificate course in the South Island and the only one which is residential, with students living on the campus and farm working with horses all day. 18-year-old Steph Hubbard, who describes herself as horse crazy, did the course this year among a class of 13. She says the course was the perfect springboard into the horse industry, but it felt like the course was being starved of funds and was struggling to get students.
Apparently they haven't had very many enrolments for next year. And so if there's not many people going, then there's not much money coming in, I guess. And yeah, they need students. They need more than, apparently they were only getting like 5 that were enrolled. And they need more than 5.
Emily Cammick's an international eventing rider who runs a training school in West Melton in Canterbury. She says she suspects the problem is with the course's marketing because it shouldn't have any trouble attracting students.
I'm in the industry 24/7 and there is a huge population of people interested in the equine industry and that are looking at gaining more knowledge. So I think it's a great course and maybe there's just a lot of people that don't actually know that it exists.
The Tertiary Education Union's organiser, Chris Smith, says Lincoln University's breached proper process by starting to wind the course up only one day after beginning consultation on ending the jobs of the 2 tutors who run it. And she says Lincoln wants another educational institution to take over Telford, but closing the courses preemptively will make the campus less attractive.
It's popular with employers. It's the students who go through the program all find employment in a wide variety of areas. You know, it's had a huge impact, and I do think that it was not an act in good faith.
Lincoln University says the equine course had only 9 students in 2014 and 2015 and 14 last year, and that's not enough. But it says it can't say more because it's still consulting on staff changes. In Dunedin for Checkpoint, Ian Telfer.